Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. Today is Tuesday, April 29th, which we have a new Atomic Shop Weekly update. It starts today, Tuesday, April 29th. It goes to next Tuesday, May the 6th, 2025. Can't believe how fast these days are flying by. It's amazing. Featured section here, we have the Blooming Haze bundle. So, talking about all these blooming things here, we were supposed to have the seasonal public event called the Big Bloom. And I believe it was supposed to start today, the 29th, but I think they delayed it a week to the 6th. So just in case you guys are wondering or looking for it, down in Susan's cabin, I did check it out a little bit earlier, and it just wasn't happening. So I did a little bit digging around, and they actually delayed a week. It won't start till May the 6th now. So just an FYI, if you're looking for that public event, it's just not happening till another week. I think it's just because how we have the Outlaw seasonal event kind of happening there. This is the second week for that. So, all right, Blooming Haze bundle, 1,800 atoms. Got some nice little items in here. I'm sure it is a pretty decent deal. This weather station alone is 1,200 atoms, so this it's a pretty good deal. You get a couple other little items there. I think they're just floor decor items, but this weather station Blooming Haze, 1,200 atoms. That looks pretty cool. Very sharp. Again, I do have videos on weather stations here in the game, like a snowing one, a clear one, and a fog one. And they're all found under appliances. You have to hook them up to a generator via a wire. And again, they're not too bad. I just find 1,200 atoms really expensive for these things for what they are. And if you have multiple weather stations, it's not like a Collectron where you can kind of go up to the terminal and switch between them. Okay, it doesn't work like that. You actually have to kind of build each one separately. Poisoned Earth Well, 700 atoms. So this is a pretty nice little camp resource here. Generates acid, dirty water, nuclear waste. So find nuclear waste and acid is probably the best thing for you there. Looks pretty sharp actually, so I will be buying this, and we'll do a little bit video on it a little later. Steel silo, 250 atoms again, just something to take up space in your camp. Mulch barrel, again, 200 atoms, something else. Kind of take up space. Dig it, 250 atoms. Dig it emote. Ghoul male icon, 150 atoms. Ghoul female icon, 150 atoms. Greenery bundle, that's pretty cool. So original cost is 1,500 atoms. It's a little cheaper for me because I own some items in here. If you're a person that likes a different type of greenery in their camp, definitely a good one here. So this is really nice here, this tree sap collector that will passively collect 10 adhesive in your while you play the game. Very good camp resource. I actually did a video on it there quite some time ago. The audios might be a little rough, but it's still good information. I have one of these in every single one of my camp because we all need adhesive. Okay. Spoiled apple tree. Again, I have a video on this as well. It just gives you spoiled fruit, I guess, that you can kind of break down to give you fertilizer. These vines are very nice, actually. I bought these maybe a couple months ago, and I love these vines. There's like different variations. There's like a full wall and a half wall, and there's like a thin and a thicker set of vines as well. So it's actually a really nice little set there. Cool. Lucky Shot, because we got this one here last week. So Lucky Shot bundle, 1,500 atoms for this bad boy. Lucky Shot outfit, 700 atoms. That's a very nice outfit. I'm still kind of on the fence about it. I might still buy, but we'll see how it goes here. Saddlebag backpack, 500 items. Nice little backpack to go with it. That backpack actually looks really good. And just an FYI, it's just a skin for a backpack, so you must already have a smaller standard backpack, and you apply this backpack as a skin at your armor workbench. Okay, it's not an actual backpack. The Persuader paint, 500 atoms. That's pretty cool for the combat rifle and fixer. That's the first time I ever see them do that. Rotary rifle rack display, 500 items. So that's a really nice rack display. Someone did mention that it seems to float on them, so I don't know if they're installing it wrong in their base, or they didn't put, like, maybe you could put like a rug or a mat down to keep it from floating, but that's what someone had mentioned. But to me, it looks really nice. I really like the look and how kind of compact it is. Hourglass, 200 items by itself. Meh. Fan of the hammer emote. So this was 250 atoms. And again, you can check out the video I made last week on this bad boy. It was requested by someone here in the channel. I actually show you how you can equip and unequip emotes in that video as well, just in case you guys are wondering how to do that. Cetaphil bundle. Original cost is 1,800 atoms for this bad boy. Lots of great items in here. Probably one of the best items, of course, this popcorn machine. It's the Hollywood version. There's 2 other versions of this popcorn machine, but of course you're going to have one popcorn machine in your camp. Let's collect 12 popcorn passively while you play the game, and popcorn is great pre-war food. Eat a cake, pie, or candy. Popcorn machine is definitely where it's at for many great daily weekly challenges. Wealth exchange bundle, 20% off. Original cost is 1,300. Discount is 260. I actually have that bad boy in one of my camps in Charleston. Really nice prefab. I absolutely love it. I have the red variation of this guy right here, this vendor bot. And again, the tracks don't move, but the upper section does. It could be a little loud at times, but pretty cool. I also have a video on the Scentomatic perfume dispenser. I believe it gives you charisma as a buff, but you can check out that video I made. It was about 1.5 years ago or so. Nice. Greatest hits, best of the best. We have Brackyard Garden Bundle, 30% off. Original cost is 2,000. Discount is 600. Got some nice items in here. And we have the chicken coop, very similar to the rad pheasant coop and the bunny coop. It does collect 12 fertilizer while you play the game. And that little rainwater collector, I believe it just collects 2 dirty water, but it looks really nice. I will say that. Rustic greenhouse bundle, 30% off. Original cost is 1,800. Discount is 540. So the rustic greenhouse is back. That's a pretty cool. Let me know in the comments if you prefer the clean or the rusted version. I kind of like the rusted version, to be honest with you. Nice. Greenhouse kit and porch kit. Okay, that's interesting. 30% off. Original cost 1,500. Discount is 450. So we have the clean version here. Funny how we were just talking about that. So you have your choice of what you want. Nice little mailbox here. Again, the mailbox is just like a floor decor. It's not. It doesn't act like a stash or anything like that, but just like a decoration here in your camp. Just in case you're wondering. Country Flair bundle, 30% off. Original cost is 1,500. Discount is 450. Some nice items in there. Nice little prefab. Got some more trees. Mine Vilox Power Armor, 30% off for 1,050 atoms. Just a different paint for your different types of power armor. Ranger Jumpsuit, 40% off for 480 atoms. Okay. Right on. Deathclaw Topiary, 50% off for 150 atoms. Okay. I believe this guy's a fair. Yeah, he's a good size. So there's what he looks like as compared to a character. That they show that. Croquet Melee skin, 40% off for 360 atoms. It's a skin for the sledgehammer for those of you who rock that. The Quack Outfit, 40% off for 540 atoms. We've had this one maybe a few months ago. I think they're trying to get rid of it, but you do have a variation of this if you complete the 2 quests, Leap of Faith, to become a ghoul. You actually get the gray version of this outfit just by completing those quests as becoming a ghoul. So just an FYI, just like a light gray version of this exactly thing. And no mask, of course. Special free special offers. We have this cat topiary. I've had this had this bad boy for a very, very long time. Again, I always recommend people to check the Atomic Shop every time they play, every day they play, because you get a free item. Today is a free supply package level 2. Go ahead and Grab that. You have the Stinger, 50% off for 250 atoms of paint for the Broadsider. Okay. Blood Eagle Power Armor Bundle, 50% off for Fallout First for 900 atoms. Nice items in there. We have the old Ghoul Dance. That was the April 2025 free item, or bonus item, I should say. People don't like when they call it free, so they want me to call it bonus item, but whatever. For Fallout First members only. All right, so we have the last 6 days for the Junkyard Dog here. Junkyard Dog Bundle, 1,200 items for that. Pretty cool. The Rottweiler by himself for 800 atoms. That is a pretty cool. Let me know in the comments if you purchased this bad boy. And of course, I do have a video I made in November 2024 all about pets, how to place them down in your camp, how to put the collar on them, etc. You can check that video out if you so wish, if you're kind of on the fence about getting a pet. What they good about pets is they do give you a legendary item from time to time, which is pretty awesome. Junkyard Food Bowl, 500 atoms, just for any type of dog, not just this Rottweiler. Rusted Chain Collar Dog, 250 atoms. Nice little collar there for any type of dog. Again, not just a Rottweiler. Military Surplus Bundle. Original cost is 1,800. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys. Junkyard Welder Bundle. Original cost is 1,500. And I got a few items in here. Alvacia Easter Camp Bundle, 30% off. Original cost is 1,800. Discount is 540. Some items in here. And again, we got a little rabbit coop there. Same thing as that chicken coop. And the rad pheasant collects 12 fertilizer passively while you play the game. These are Ghoul Dance again. And yeah, there we go. Nice. So I will be purchasing this Poison Earth Well for 700 atoms, and I'll be doing a little video on it there a little bit later. So there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMe, that's me, Drew, Andrew, Demon, Confoundedbridge, Ben Durant, John DJ59, Picquerist, Benny Bunny, Gwen Trutnau, Tony Watson. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.